guess I keep this. If this is my last card, it can actually suck. So, like, there's no way that Malygos is going to be my last card because we can basically guarantee to pull it out with the combination of Minstrels and Cold Lights. But this could be our last card, and then we can't. It's hard to win without this.
Have enough mana.
Give me a backstab. I don't really like drop my Cold Light yet without the Shadow Step or some way, or if I know I have my other Cold Light.
Pain or suffering.
Okay, so it's like the this is like the budget version of the Spiteful Summoner version, Spiteful Summoner deck. So he's got 4 damage. If he has the Dustbreaker, he can clear the Doomsayer. But he also clears most of his stuff, so I guess that's fair.
So many options.
And then he really wants to coin out Spiteful Summoner here, but then he can't. Once upon a time. I think I'd still go with Doomsayer to stop his Spiteful Summoner.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Do I need a hit? I might not need to hit. Like, if I hit and he has an, if he pulled the second Dustbreaker, he kills it anyways. So there's no point to hit, right? I'm just taking extra damage I don't need to take.
Secret agent coming
Oh, backstab. I guess I didn't play around him getting backstab. Okay, I got punished. Sometimes you gotta think about all the weird scenarios. So I can sap this. Punch, punch, sap, and then Cold Light, and then do something else. Do I need to sap? Do I need to single target sap? Another option is like I just play the evasion. Evasion and then Cold Light. I can still sap. The reason is like you can save saps for the Spiteful Summoner turns, and then you can use Vanish for the big boards. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna waste the evasion.
So many options.
I start with the sap. Like maybe it's just playing both anyways.
Here we go.
Like we mostly clear here anyways. I can point out Valera. Does Rag work against Valera the Hollow when she's stealth? Yes, because you don't need to target anything, just like with Steady Shot. Yeah, so you're just stealth, so if people play Mind Blast, they can do Valen Mind Blast and stuff. So yeah, you do have to watch out for that. It's kind of an interesting interaction. It's different from Immune, right? So if you play Evasion and you're immune, that's a little bit different than stealth. It's just that you don't often see heroes stealth, so you don't really expect that kind of interaction.
Here we go. You cannot escape the shadow of death.
I'm gonna save the prep in case we get some prep Vanish plays. Also, it's still good. Because we have the Eviscerate, we have a Sinister Strike, we can make things, so we're actually pretty good. As long as we don't draw into the Minstrel. Minstrel would be just kind of a clog in our hand. So what's the play then? He could draw into... No, he can't draw into our evasion, because both our evasions are in hand. It's different from Glimmerroot. I also never understood that interaction with Glimmerroot. Like, how come Glimmerroot can discover, you know, stuff in your hand too? Like, why don't I just make Glimmerroot discover what's remaining in the deck? Weepa. Do we already have lethal? Coin of this? No.
Death's shadow grows.
It's 3 or it's 8, 10 plus 20?
Death's shadow grows.
Wait. It's not 10, it's 8. 8 plus 20, right? Hey, mid-practice. Nice to see you. Anything new in your life? Not too much. I just got back from traveling from work, so I didn't stream last week. Usually I try to get some stream in. Yeah. I decided, like, also last season made me realize it's not really feasible for me to try to stay into, or like get into competitive Hearthstone. Just because of the amount of grinding you need to do, and also especially if you just watch even some of the top pros. Like, I was keeping up with Orange and his tweets, and like how he was ranked 1 legend, and then he ended up like not even finishing, just like the struggles at the end, just like how many hours you have to grind. Who else was it? I think I was watching, or I was looking at Tic Tac's tweets. He's like, I spent 18 hours grinding and I ended up exactly where I started. It's like I can't afford to do stuff like that. Like, I still want to live my life. Yeah. It's supposed to be a deck knowledge quiz, I guess. Like, you can always ask why Operative can't discover cards in your hands starting your deck. Where did you go? I went to Midwest for work. Right? I'm back now. Yeah. Anyways, how do you guys like that 8 p.m. finish? Pretty good, right? But it's a clear sign that I'm not like as familiar with this deck as, say, OTK Warrior. Like, I would be able to spot those lethals really fast if I was really familiar with the deck. So I'm still learning. Shaman's like the evolve style, right? So lucky for us, we have Vanish. Vanish is really good against the evolve board. Just hope he doesn't smart us down too early. Depends on if they're running pirate package. There's the Vanish. Yeah, so for the last game's lethal, I guess I just have to remember, it's like, okay, if you're using a Razor Petal instead of the Sinister Strike, it's just 2 less damage, so, you know, 30 minus 2 is 28, and we still have the weapon equipped, so we could do 29. Sure, draw cards.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
I don't think I need to waste the backstab on that. Or it's more like I can backstab anytime I need to, right? Let's say if I get Fan and Eyes, we could use the backstab there. Like backstab, Fan. I wonder if Doomsayer can go off though. If I do like backstab, this, Doomsayer, do you think it can go off? I also want to do that because I want to empty my hand. We could also use Sap if we want to, if we don't want to use the Abyss. But I think it's okay. We still have another Abyss. The Sap could be valuable if he's playing the Jade version. You might want to sap some Death Rattle. The Aya. Could be running Bloodlust? Yeah, of course. I will play around Bloodlust, so I don't want his board to get too wide. I wonder if we can really afford to play the second Gold Light. If I play, they're just like, I think I should save it because we can combo with a Press Vanish. Creeper. I was kind of hoping he would do his evolve combo here, because that'd be a good one to prep vanish. It'd be lots of expensive cards stuck in his hand. There he goes for evolve. We can also put a lot of crappy minions in his hand. I guess maybe that's okay. We have both preps too, so if I get the other vanish, good to go. We're not afraid if he doesn't go wide. If he goes like tall, I don't know what tall means. Maybe Quarter Creeper and Bone Mare or something. then we could just sap. So that's good. It's good that he didn't go wide. And we wanted to sap this first, right? Well, we can use up the backstab. So I want to backstab first and then sap. I guess we don't really care about this. But backstab first. Sap, because this is kind of expensive. Doomsayer is nice. Gives us a nice board into Coin Valera. It does kind of suck that I didn't get any Shadow Step value in this game, but that means the Shadow Step will be used to like reduce the Kobold, Kobold Illusionist. So we can guarantee drawing into our Malygos. And I guess Shadow Step, that's pretty cool. I wonder if we would ever like double, if we would ever use the Lure power to double get Razor Petal stuff. So just like fill our hand with petals. It's useful if we reduce Kobold with Shadow Step. And then evasion blocks out the Bloodlust lethals, so that's cool. Yeah, we can still draw into Vanish too. Okay, so we have both Sinisters. That's good. I wonder if I ever save the prep too. Okay, so if we get the Elven down,
Time slips by.
then we draw into Malygos. So we could play Evasion, this, get the Malygos, play this. But then I still need the Eviscerate.
Time slips by. I must choose soon.
There once was a man from Gilnet.
I kind of wish I could have played 2 of those. Because there is a way where you like do Kobold and then you like petal, you throw 3 petals at it to get the Malygos out. But actually if I get coin, doesn't that work? I do Malygos, double coin. That might be good enough. Because I also have a prep, so Malygos, double coin, strike, strike, petal. Okay, luckily none of those is like the Nerubian, whatever, Unraveler. Okay. Feels good, man. How do you play around your rogue deck? You try to mill their combo pieces? What do you mean by play around my rogue deck? Like in a mirror match, or you mean if I play another deck against it? Like one thing you can try is Dirty Rats, Geist, you know, stuff like that. I have been, it's like playing around Geist is still possible. It's something you have to anticipate beforehand because you have to plan your game around playing around Geist. So one example is Geist just gets rid of your Sinister Strikes, and then so maybe you want to save preps for your prep Eviscerates. Maybe you want to play double Razor Petal Volley after they play Geist. So there's ways to beat Geist still. Is there a way to copy this deck's code? Hey, here's the code. Hey Espel, welcome to the stream.